Welcome back to Future Bike Zone. It's rare in the world of superbikes for a legend to return, but in 2025 Honda has dared to resurrect a name that once sent shivers through enthusiasts, the CBR 1100XX Super Blackbird. Today on Future Bike Zone, we dive deep into styling, performance, electronics, ride feel, and pricing to see whether this reborn hyperbike is worthy of its mythos. From the start, Honda's intent is clear: they're not just bringing back a model, they're reviving an icon. The Blackbird name carries weight. In its original run from the mid-1990s until 2007, the CBR 1100XX was widely known as one of the fastest production bikes of its era. Honda now presents the 2025 edition as a modern hyperbike, merging heritage with innovation. Visually, the new Blackbird balances aggressive lines with aerodynamic finesse. The fairing is sculpted to cut the wind, every panel and curvature designed to minimize drag while generating stability at triple-digit speeds. Integrated aero fins help suppress front lift under hard acceleration, borrowed from the latest MotoGP design thinking. The headlamps are sharp, full LED units with distinctive daytime running elements. The mirrors sit slim and aerodynamic, and the tail section tapers to a tight, minimal design with compact LED taillights. The exhaust exits are styled to look modern but purposeful, and the whole package carries a stealth-like presence. A subtle metallic gray with pearl accents under light recalls the original's understated menace while signaling a premium finish. The ergonomics lean aggressive but not extreme, making it possible to ride hard and still remain comfortable on longer stretches. The seat height is manageable, with a narrow tank waist for reachability, and the pillion perch is raised but usable. A large full-color TFT dominates the cockpit, giving the rider access to speed, touch, gear position, fuel, riding modes, and even navigation overlays through smartphone connectivity. Underneath the fairing lies the heart of the Blackbird, an 1,137 cubic centimeters inline-four liquid-cooled DOHC engine with 16 valves, a clear homage to the original displacement but re-engineered for modern performance. Honda has lightened the internals, revised cam profiles, and optimized intake design. Peak power is claimed to sit around 165 horsepower at roughly 9,500 RPM, with a strong mid-range punch tuned for real-world overtakes. Torque delivery is broad and accessible, making it responsive without demanding constant high revs. The transmission is a 6-speed close-ratio unit, paired with a modern bidirectional quickshifter. Top speed figures suggest the 2025 Blackbird can push beyond 300 km per hour, stepping firmly into hyperbike territory. Acceleration is ferocious, with a 0 to 100 km per hour sprint in under 3 seconds. Throttle modes allow riders to adapt the experience, whether easing the bike through rain, cruising streets, or attacking a track. Traction control, wheelie control, and engine brake management can all be adjusted through the TFT interface. Chassis design uses a stiff aluminum twin-spar frame tuned for high-speed stability without losing agility. At the front, an inverted 43mm fork provides full adjustability and possibly semi-active damping in premium trims. The rear ProLink monoshock follows suit, and together they balance stability and cornering precision. Wheelbase is set to favor stability, around 1,490mm, close to the original Blackbird's dimensions but refined with modern geometry. Weight has been reduced compared to the old model, thanks to lighter alloys and fairing materials, with wet figures expected around 235 to 240 kilograms. Braking is handled by dual 320 to 330mm discs with radial mount calipers, supported by a rear single rotor. ABS is lean sensitive, working seamlessly into cornering situations. Tires are modern supersport sizes, 120/70 front and 190/55 or 255 rear, with compounds chosen for both grip and longevity. Stability at speed is enhanced by an electronic steering damper that adapts dynamically to conditions. Electronics elevate this Blackbird far beyond its mechanical predecessor. A ride-by-wire throttle is tied to 4 main riding modes: rain, street, sport, and track. Traction control, launch control, and wheelie suppression are integrated. Cornering ABS monitors lean angles for safer braking. Quickshifter and slipper clutch come standard, while semi-active suspension may be available in premium packages. The TFT dash can link to smartphones for navigation, calls, and music, and may also track lap times or ride logs through Honda's connected app ecosystem. Despite its performance focus, Honda has ensured the Blackbird remains usable as a sport tourer. The fairing and windscreen deflect wind efficiently, reducing fatigue on long rides. The seat is supportive, the tank shape braces the rider under braking, and options like heated grips, USB charging, and tire pressure monitoring add practicality. A 23-liter fuel tank provides solid touring range, with real-world efficiency around 15 to 18 kilometers per liter depending on riding style. This means highway stretches between fuel stops can comfortably exceed 300 kilometers. On the road, the Blackbird feels every bit as purposeful as its legend demands. Throttle roll-on from mid-range produces effortless overtakes. The gearbox shifts cleanly with the quickshifter, keeping acceleration seamless. Through corners, the stiff frame and suspension inspire confidence, while the electronics keep everything in check when traction runs thin. At highway speeds, the aerodynamic bodywork and windscreen make long rides surprisingly comfortable for a machine of this class. In tighter urban riding, the size and weight make the bike feel less at home, but throttle response in street or rain modes helps tame the beast. Heat management is improved with redesigned ducts, though heavy traffic will still remind riders they're astride a high-performance inline-four. It is, without question, a machine that thrives on open roads and high-speed runs. What sets this Blackbird apart is its unique blend of heritage and modernity. It's not only reviving a legend but doing so with a balance of power, electronics, comfort, and exclusivity that few rivals can claim. Where some hyperbikes lean extreme and uncompromising, Honda has aimed to craft a machine capable of both blistering speed and real-world rideability. Add to that aerodynamic refinements like winglets, a comprehensive electronics suite, and touring sensibility, and you have a package that is as versatile as it is formidable. Pricing is set at around $24,000 to $25,000 in global markets before local duties and taxes, placing it at a premium but justified level for the performance and exclusivity offered. In regions with high import tariffs, the price will rise significantly, but Honda expects enthusiasts and collectors to see the value. Availability will be limited, with select dealerships offering early allocations. Of course, there are considerations. Weight, while reduced, is still on the higher side compared to supersport machines. Complexity of electronics may overwhelm newer riders. Fuel use climbs sharply under aggressive riding, and service costs for a niche model may be higher. Yet these are trade-offs expected at this level of performance. Ultimately, the 2025 Honda CBR 1100XX Super Blackbird is more than a comeback. It's a statement from Honda that heritage can evolve without compromise. It combines the thrill of a hyperbike with the practicality of a sport tourer, wrapped in a design that pays respect to its lineage while embracing the future. For riders who demand speed, technology, and all-day comfort in one machine, the Blackbird is not just a motorcycle, it's a legend reborn. Thanks for joining Future Bike Zone for this in-depth look at Honda's 2025 Blackbird. If you enjoyed this review, hit like, subscribe for more deep dives into the machines shaping tomorrow's roads, and as always, ride safe and ride hard.